Hello, Maria. How are you today?
Hello, Sal. I'm good.
Awesome, awesome.
Magandang gabi.
Magandang
It's gabi.
gabi. What does that mean?
Good evening.
Good evening.
It's in
Uh,
Tagalog, it's Filipino.
okay.
Yeah.
I think I've
What
learned I've
you
learned
have?
magandang umaga. That means good
There. Good
morning, right?
morning.
Yeah,
How
yeah,
about
yeah.
your language? What is it?
It's called masa al khair.
Masa?
Al khair.
Is that night or day?
That's evening. So like good evening.
Okay.
Yeah, but it's different in the morning. So like
Okay.
yeah.
That's nice. That
Um,
sounds beautiful.
Thank you.
Masal and
Masa
then
al khair.
okay.
Yeah.
It's like her.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, yeah, yeah. That's actually close to it. Yeah,
Masa her.
yeah. Maybe we can give like the audience a quick background of you, how
Oh
you and I
yeah.
met.
Yeah.
Maybe you can like tell them in just a little bit.
Yeah, so this what happened with Joseph, your friend Joseph.
Yes.
I always work at Temple. You know,
Okay.
I have my own place, but I feel like it's more like I can work there. It's a coffee shop. You know, Temple is a big. It's like Starbucks, but more like
Right.
comfortable. Yeah, sofa and all that. So one night I came and I saw someone in the window. You know, I help homeless, right?
Hmm.
So there's this homeless just sitting by the window next to Joseph,
Hmm.
and he's falling asleep on his chair.
Okay.
And I thought, this guy Joseph, and I don't know his name yet. I said this guy is really nice because Joseph's just like looking at him, and I said he looks like he has a very good heart.
Mm-hmm.
So I approached the homeless and I asked if he wants coffee because it's winter time and it's cold. So when I had the coffee, I would love, I would really like to know Joseph.
Mm-hmm.
So I asked him what he's doing, and I found out that he's working on like podcasts and then I believe
Content creation. Yeah, yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
advertising,
Mhm.
things like that.
Editing.
So with our conversation, we kind of like clicked. So I'm like, this guy really have a good heart. And then he's like, Maria, when he get to know about me, I told him, why don't we do a podcast? And this is how we started. And then before that, we met, right?
Mhm.
And then I met you, and he said, I need you to meet Sal,
Mhm.
which is my partner.
Mhm.
And you and Joseph are a really great
Thank you. I
partner.
appreciate
Yeah,
it.
you work
Yeah, I
together.
recall Joe called me and he was
Yeah.
like, "Dude, I would love for you to meet Maria." And I
Yeah.
said, like, how did you meet her?" And he said, "I
Mhm.
was at Temple,
Mhm.
and I met this woman. She's full of energy.
Mhm.
She does so many things.
Yep.
She's very active. She has a good heart. She wanted to make some positive change."
Mhm.
We were talking about creating some content for
Mhm.
her to basically spread the message out and
Mhm.
then educate the people about the home
Yeah.
situation, what is happening, bringing like real life solutions, not just kind of give them like money or food.
Mhm.
Are you in? And I said, well, it sounds lovely. I actually would
Mhm.
love to, with my skills at least, if I can create projects that also can, do some positive impact, that would be
Mhm.
lovely. So that's how I said, yeah, for sure, I
Yeah.
would love to meet Maria. And then
Yeah.
we met
And
one
I'm
night.
really thankful for that. You know, at first I thought, Joseph, this will cost me a lot. But I told both of you, because of the nonprofit organization that I have, Noble Hope, it's really, I mean, for me, even if I'm no longer here on Earth, I said this foundation will grow, and I would love for someone to continue this foundation
Mhm.
because it's not just like about helping homeless. It's really more than that. For now, I'm focusing on homelessness
Mhm.
because I really would love to help everyone.
Mhm.
That's just people that are homeless, students, because we're having problems also with students. The mindset of the student, like just like us, when we graduate middle school,
Mhm.
right?
Mhm.
Our mindset is like we're going to high school.
Mhm.
Why can't we change from high school? As soon as you graduate high school, that I'm going to college, or this is who I want to be. That's not there because majority of students that graduate high school, they're done because they don't want to either apply for financial aid, or they don't qualify, or they have to be a full-time get a full-time job because their parents can't afford to help them, right? So that's one of my goals going forward. And then seniors also, that's also my the future. As soon as I take care of the problem with the homelessness, I will take care of the students because our children are our future, right? The problem we're having with these children is like insecurities. They steal. You'll see them. Even Starbucks, they steal Starbucks because they can afford it. Can you imagine if they all go to school, they all have money in the bank? Do you really think someone will rob? Someone will just shoot each other, just get bullied, insecurities, be depressed, kill themselves? I mean, if they all have jobs, they have money, I mean, all they're gonna do is just enjoy life. They work Monday through Friday, weekends they go out, just enjoy life, right? And people just, not everybody's like me or you or, Joseph. It's just that's the goal. And also, for seniors, I'm 50, and, maybe the 20, 30-year-old children, they don't think about that. It's just I work with seniors for years. And also I was in a hotel at one point, and these seniors just like got up and soaking wet, and she has no one. She doesn't even remember if she ate. So for them to be alone and no one's caring for them, I will get old. I live alone right now, right? And I thought, that's not fair, right? So that's also, that's also like going forward, I will help them as well. I really would love to help everyone.
That's beautiful.
And that's why I told you and Joseph when I met you at the coffee shop, I would love to, for everyone to open their heart. I said, open their eyes to see me, open their ears to hear me, right? Because I talk all the time on what my purpose is, right? And I want them to open their hearts, that hopefully for them to see that. That's why I always point what the problem was. I point what the homelessness is about. I point what the student, when they don't go to school, what's happening around the,
Yeah.
our community.
That's actually a good segue, because I wanted to ask you before we get into like why the homelessness versus
Yeah.
the youth
Yeah, yeah,
versus
yeah.
the seniors and why do you want to start with that project.
Yeah.
I want to kind of take it back to who Maria is, and why do you think what would actually why would someone go out of their way to, because we all have our problems in life. We all have our, like, life is busy, and
Yeah.
we got our blessings or challenges, and it's only 24 hours a day, and most of us just concerned about ourselves and
Exactly.
how can we make life work.
Yeah.
What would make someone like you just go out of their way and say, you know what, life is not just about me. Like, let's just go find out who actually needs help more than I am, and then help that person. What makes you think that way and do that? Because I want the
You want to
audience
know why I
to,
help the homeless?
because we you just started the
Yeah,
Noble
yeah.
Foundation, right?
Yeah.
And then you are basically the founder and the CEO. So when people, I want them to get to know who Maria is and what kind of motivate you to and push you to do that.
I've been searching myself for so long. Now I found myself when I'm 50, right? And people ask me, and thank you for asking that, because I get asked all the time, why do you help the homeless? Who cares? You have problem your own. Why do you have? I mean, really? And I do understand why they ask the question. That's unusual. Why don't you help yourself before others, right? What they don't understand, every time I see the homeless on the street, because they have different situation. Some of them are like just there with no one. They just, going through a lot of problems. They got divorced, they lost jobs, they lost a family, and some of them are even sick, right? And every time I see them sitting there, and, before I even have my nonprofit, I've been already helping them. And I really don't want to tell anyone that I've been doing that. It's really in my heart. Because how I was raised, my mom growing up, in the Philippines, it's really 50 pesos. When I was growing up, it's $1 a day. Can you imagine raising 4 children has $1 a day? And my sisters and I, you cannot tell we didn't have money. Because my mom told me, like, not having money shouldn't be, you can still fix yourself. And she's like, you still have to be professional. One thing my mom always do growing up that I see, that's why I'm this way, is because my mom would give anything that we have, I said everything, before us. Like sometimes I'd be like, Mom, what happened to our chocolate here that Dad gave us? And she's like, well, that's okay. We'll have it again next time. I gave it to the neighbors, or I gave it to other children. And that's just how my mom is. And me growing up, that gets stuck in my, So I said, my mom passed away 10 years ago. And I told myself when I pray, and I told everyone, the reason I'm this way also is how I was brought up, right? So I saw my mom how it is, and I didn't understand that when I was little. Now that I felt like I've been searching myself, it is just natural for me. So I was going to, when I got divorced, my plan was I have a little money in the bank, and I'm like, I'm just gonna open restaurant. I'm gonna have a home care, all different kind of business. I'm gonna have this and that. It's not in my heart. And then one day, I just, because where I live, I'm like, I see all these homeless. As I help them and get to talk to them and know them, what their stories are, it opened my eyes that was like, that's me. That's why when I talk to them, they open up to me. I told myself, like, I've been on your shoes. Like, if they talk to me, like, I'm homeless because I didn't finish college because, I didn't have money, and I've been on your shoes. And then someone that is, just lost family, got divorced, and now alone, they have no place to go. I said, I've been on your shoes. Like, everyone that I've been on your shoes. So I felt like by doing that, because I was able to help myself, why can't I do it to others? Because right now, I have none before. Now I have a nonprofit. I'm a realtor. I have an 8 to 5 job. I have this podcast. What else? I'm the 2024 Miss Sacramento Queen.
Congratulations, that's awesome.
So it's like I'm just,
Life is good.
yeah, life
Beautiful.
is good. So for me, I need everyone to know also that what they said, good karma, bad karma. I don't believe in karma, but then what you do to others will happen to you as well. It's like that's a payback.
I like that. So can you tell me like a bit more why starting with the
Homeless.
with the homeless? Because you mentioned that you wanted to also help the students and the
Students, yeah.
seniors, and
Yeah.
why did you start by taking the homeless project first?
Because the homeless is everyone. Because there's students on, like what I told you, one
Okay.
of the one I was helping that passed away. Just it's a student. There's seniors also in the street. So pretty much homeless is like homeless with without jobs, homeless that are students, homeless that are seniors. So it's pretty much the whole thing.
Do you feel like fixing the homeless situation will end the problem, or do you want to take it a step further back and kind of like prevent these people from becoming homeless in the first place? And if we want to do that, how can we achieve that?
Well, for me, preventing is good, right?
Mhm.
However, there's already a lot of homeless out there.
Okay.
Why don't we do both, right? Why can't the government prevent that from happening? Because they can do something. They're powerful, right? With unemployment, what I learned is that if someone made $5,000, a month, and they got fired because of fighting for themselves, for example, and then now they're in the street because they cannot afford, now they're making less than $1,000. That's not even enough for rent. So our government should have really like just temporary housing, right? But then they ask so many things to do that. They're homeless, they have none, right? That's one of the prevention. But then just like unemployment, you have to push them like certain months, maybe 3 months. You need to do something. I'll give you a roof in your head rather than, okay, you lost your job today, you're out. You have no health insurance because you just got fired, right? Now you're on the street. You have rental, you have to pay your rent tomorrow, you have to pay your car tomorrow, but they don't have a job. Why don't the government give them at least 3 months, right? And they know they have that 3 months and they have to do something.
Understood.
That's just me, if I'm a politician out there.
Understood.
Now with me helping them, that's why I will start with the building that I'm planning and get them jobs. Because how I vision that is if I give 10 jobs to a homeless that I know that they can do the job, and I will also look at them and say, this will be your last chance. I wouldn't even say this might be your last chance. I would say this is the only chance you have. So I would like for you to prove to me that by helping you, you make it right. I will pay you just like others, and you'll have a roof on your head. And you also have to promise me. And I probably don't have to say that because those people that I will help, I know they have a good heart. So once they're back on their feet, they will also help another one. And so that will multiply. 10 homeless, 20 homeless becomes 40,
Absolutely.
80.
Absolutely.
So that's my part, but I need everyone to help me on that, right?
Absolutely.
That's why I'm so happy I have a team. I have you, I have Joseph, I have my friend Steven, Hope, I'm just blessed with the whole team.
That's beautiful.
Yeah.
Well, I'm proud of you,
Yeah.
and I look forward to see all these
Yeah.
projects come to fruition.
Yeah.
I know this is just a start,
Yeah.
so sky is the limit. But with
Yeah.
hard work and dedication, I'm 100% sure that things will come to fruition.
And,
Yeah.
and
Thank
I'm
you for.
thankful for you and Joseph
Yeah,
also, right?
my pleasure. Absolutely. It's good to have
Yeah.
people like you in the world
Yeah.
because a lot of us will fall back, and
Yeah.
sometimes we have hard times, and then if we don't have a friend to come and pick us up, then what's
Yeah.
life?
Yeah.
Yeah. Thank you for
And
being
I'm
here.
thankful for you. Thank
Absolutely.
you.
And we'll see you on the next episode.
All right.
All
Thank
right.
you.